A necklace carrying a generational curse. That's what they whispered about the love trophy in the corridors of Buckingham Palace. 3 queens owned the most dangerous piece in the Windsor collection, yet each chose to keep it hidden in the darkness of the vaults. For 120 years, no one saw it in public. What bloody secret kept them silent? What connected this jewel to a curse passing from mother to daughter? Historians found strange coincidences, archives hinted at scandal, but the real reason turned out completely different from what everyone assumed all these years. 3 generations of queens, 120 years of mystery. One piece of jewelry almost no one ever saw. The story began over 150 years ago, and to understand the truth, we need to go back to the very beginning. Picture this: 1901. The Edwardian era is just dawning. A woman destined to become one of Europe's greatest jewelry collectors walks into Garrard, the royal jewelers. Princess May, future Queen Mary. She brought a box of diamonds with her. But these weren't ordinary stones. Each diamond held a memory. Star earrings from her mother, Princess Mary Adelaide. 7 12-pointed stars from her grandmother, the Duchess of Cambridge. A diamond brooch from her aunt, the Grand Duchess of Mecklenburg-Strelitz. Family heirlooms soaked in 3 generations of history. And now they would become something entirely new. May knew what she wanted, not just a necklace, a masterpiece. And then something interesting happened. Garrard's craftsmen set to work, and what they created exceeded all expectations. An elegant collar in the style of Louis XVI. Gold and diamonds, but not randomly placed. Every element, every line thought through to the smallest detail. 7 panels, each one a work of art. Rectangular plaques connected by vertical rows of diamonds, creating rhythm, movement, life. But the most stunning part lay in the details. Look closely at the center of each panel. See it? A burning torch. Beside it, a quiver of arrows, an archer's bow crossed with the quiver. Cupid, the god of love. That's why this piece earned its name, the Love Trophy. But that's not all. Each trophy is surrounded by a laurel wreath, symbol of victory, glory, eternity. And the whole thing hangs from a diamond ribbon tied in an elegant bow. Imagine how it sparkled under the gaslight of the early 20th century. How each diamond caught the light and transformed it into thousands of tiny flashes. 7 panels, 7 trophies of love, 7 stories frozen in gold and diamonds. And here a new chapter begins. Princess May received her creation and started wearing it. And wearing it so prominently that all of high society took notice. Photographs captured the moment, the early 1900s. A series of portraits you can't look away from. The princess in her new necklace, and each time, a different tiara, a different look, a different story. Here she is with the ivy tiara, natural beauty meeting symbols of love. Next portrait, the amethyst tiara, purple stones playing with the white fire of the collar's diamonds. And here's the mysterious diamond floral tiara that historians still debate. 3 different looks, but one constant, the Love Trophy necklace. The next series appeared in 1905, Official Portraits. Here the princess chose the Boucheron loop tiara, elegant lines from the French house perfectly complementing the Louis XVI style of her collar. Then came the Surrey fringe tiara. And again, magic, perfection. Princess May understood jewels. She didn't just wear jewelry, she created looks meant to speak without words. The real turning point came in 1910. King Edward VII passed away. George V took the throne. Princess May became Queen Mary, and the Love Trophy necklace gained a new owner, not just an aristocrat, but the queen of the greatest empire on earth. Records show an unexpected development. Queen Mary didn't hide her favorite piece in a jewelry box. Quite the opposite. A new series of portraits, this time with an elegant diamond tiara few remember today. Then, with Queen Adelaide's fringe tiara, a genuine historical treasure. The Love Trophy collar shone with new brilliance around the Queen's neck. Every appearance became an event, every photograph a document of the era. But the most important part lay ahead. Queen Mary wasn't just a jewelry enthusiast, she was a collector with a capital C. During her lifetime, 6 monarchs came and went. 25 years she served as Queen Consort, then Queen Mother, then Queen Grandmother. And all that time she collected, preserved, multiplied the British royal family's jewelry collection. It was through her hands that the treasure house we admire today was created. A decade later, the situation changed. 1914, the Great War began. The world turned upside down. And when the guns finally fell silent, everything had changed, including fashion. Chokers, those tight collars so beloved in the Edwardian era, suddenly became outdated. The New Age demanded new forms, freer, lighter, more modern. The Love Trophy necklace vanished from public view. The last photographs date to around 1917 or 18. Then, silence. But Queen Mary wouldn't be herself if she simply tossed the jewel into a far corner of the vault. And now, the truth. She made a different decision. A decision that determined the necklace's fate for the next century. The key moment arrived in the 1930s. Queen Mary summoned a young woman, her daughter-in-law, the wife of her second son, the Duke of York. No one could have guessed then that this modest duchess would one day become one of the most beloved queens in British history. Records from that time show the transfer took place. The Love Trophy necklace passed to the Duchess of York, future Queen Elizabeth, the very one the whole world would later know as the Queen Mother. It would seem the story should have continued. New owner, new portraits, new life for the antique piece. But something strange happened. The Duchess of York owned the necklace for decades, then became Queen Consort in 1936 when her husband took the throne as George VI. Then survived the war, lost her husband, became Queen Mother during her daughter Elizabeth II's reign. Over 50 years, half a century. And in all that time, there's not a single photograph of her appearing in the Love Trophy necklace publicly. Not one. Jewelry historians still puzzle over it. Why? The necklace was magnificent. It suited her style. She had appropriate tiaras to pair with it. But she chose silence. What really happened? Perhaps the choker style seemed too old-fashioned to her. Perhaps memories of her mother-in-law, the formidable Queen Mary, were too strong. Perhaps there simply weren't suitable occasions. We don't know, and most likely we never will. The most important part lay ahead. 2002. The Queen Mother passed away at age 101. Her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, inherited her mother's massive jewelry collection, including the Love Trophy necklace. And again, silence. Again, not a single public appearance. Queen Elizabeth, who loved brooches so much and often wore tiaras at official events, somehow ignored this historic piece. 3 generations of queens. Over 100 years, and no one saw the necklace in public since 1918. Rumors began spreading. Maybe they sold it? Royal finances had difficult times. Maybe they dismantled it? The diamonds might have been needed to create new pieces. Maybe it simply got lost in the depths of the enormous vault. So many jewels, easy to overlook something. It seemed the Love Trophy's mystery would remain unsolved forever. And here we reach the main point, 2012. Hugh Roberts, curator of the Royal Collection, worked on a major project, a book called The Queen's Diamonds, dedicated to Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. For this book, they needed to photograph all significant diamond pieces from the royal collection. Roberts gained access to the vaults, and there, among hundreds of other jewels, he discovered what many already considered lost. The Love Trophy necklace was there, whole, undamaged, untouched. 7 panels with love trophies, burning torches and quivers of arrows, laurel wreaths and diamond ribbons, everything in place. Everything just as beautiful as in 1901, when Garrett's craftsman first showed it to Princess May. A photograph was taken. It went into the book, and the world finally saw the legendary piece again. So what's the real story? The necklace wasn't sold, wasn't dismantled, wasn't lost. It simply waited for its moment in the vaults, preserving memory of that era when queens wore high chokers and believed in the power of love symbols captured in gold and diamonds. Today, the Love Trophy is still there, safe, in darkness, waiting. Perhaps one day a new generation of royals will bring it back to life. Perhaps we'll see it around the neck of the Princess of Wales or Princess Charlotte. Or perhaps its destiny is to remain an eternal mystery, a legend, a memory of that era when love was depicted with torches and arrows, and loyalty was measured by generations of keepers. 123 years, 4 owners, one story that continues. The truth turned out far simpler. No curse, no blood. Fashion simply changed, and 3 generations of queens carefully preserved memory of the past in the silence of the vaults. The Love Trophy isn't danger, it's tenderness. Cupid's burning torches, loyalty's laurel wreaths, diamonds of family history. Isn't it remarkable that the real mystery turned out to be a story about love, not fear? If you enjoyed learning the truth, give it a thumbs up. Click the bell so you don't miss new revelations of royal legends. Subscribe, because there are so many more jewels ahead with incredible fates. Until next time with stories that were hiding in plain sight.